when you withhold information and when you withhold your feelings over time, and this happens so often, not only are you preventing your relationship and your partner from being able to lean in and show up, even if they reject what you're saying. And they're like, I don't know about that, right? You don't even allow you all to go through a process of breakdown and buildup. Not only is that happening, but you are doing such a disservice to yourself and to your partner, who has a right to know. If you're in a relationship with me, I have a right to know how you feel. Oh, I told him a couple of times, I said something about it that I really don't appreciate A, B, or C, but you are holding on to it, and resentment is building, and resentment is that thing. It's almost like blood pressure. It's when you got the pressure.
You got the pressure?
When you got the pressure.
Not the sugar. It's not the sugar.
I'm going to call it the pressure.
Depression.
It's that silent killer. Resentment is that silent killer, holding on to your feelings, saying that I'm trying to support him. I'm trying to do my work, and I'm not going to give him all that. You need to give it to him. Yeah, you need to think about how you give it. You need to make sure that you are paying attention to how you share so that it can be received. But your work is to perhaps open up and to give volume to your voice. And when we withhold information and when we withhold feelings, and we do that over time, more often than not, it is not just happening in our relationship. It's happening in lots of places, because you probably learned that. Look back at your life. Where else have you withheld your feelings? With your girlfriend, you ain't really tell her how you felt about how she ain't remember such and such and such, or how she said whatever, right? Do you tell your mama, like, Mama, that's kind of like you crossing a boundary right now. That really hurt my feelings. You're withholding. So it is not only oftentimes the things that we need to grow and do. It is not only for the benefit of our relationships. It is for the benefit of our entire being. You need to be able to let folks know. Because this is the last thing I'm gonna say, because I really have seen this so many times.
I want to push back a little bit.
Yeah, because you got the pressure when it comes to withholding information and feelings sometimes. I got real blood pressure, but that's something you've had to work on. So I'm sure you want to push back. Go on and push. But before you do it though, let me just say this real quick. I've seen this happen a lot of times where folk get to a place where they're like, done. I'm done. I said this before, y'all. When women get done, they done been here holding on, right? But when they done, they like, see ya. They getting their stuff together, they out. And so then they're coming to us in the 11th hour. Mm-hmm. And then I'm trying to assess, we're trying to see like exactly what's happening. The brother is like, whoa, what's going on? And ain't no slipper. He's like surprised. And he's like, well, I know that, we had some issues, you know what I mean? But I didn't know he was at this point when she's ready to leave me. And I have to look at her, and I'm only saying this could be either way, right? Man or woman in either position. I have to look at her and say, so you shared some of your concerns and you shared over time, but have you really put it forward? Have you really been persistent and consistent at putting it forward? Have you really given volume to your voice? Have you put some boundaries down and said, no, this is not working. I told you that last year and I told you that last week. Have you really done that? And a lot of times the answer is really no.